Hi, I'm Allie Manahan with the Walker Scottish Rite Clinic, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how to target the sound or the letter F at home. So F, you have to do a very fine motor movement of pulling your bottom lip back, and you put your teeth on your lip. So for some children, this is actually really difficult. Most kids will make a P sound instead of a F sound, and so sometimes we have to just teach them how to pull their lip back and to get it on their teeth. So ways you can do that is you can put applesauce on it and have them try to kind of bite it off. You can use a lollipop to have them feel and try to get it off that way. So you can do kind of some of that stuff. You can also sort of actually push the child's lip back a little bit to try to help them feel what they need to do to be getting that sound. So some kids, we have to start at that level because it is such a hard motor movement for some children, and some children can imitate the sound easily. So in that case, I might just tell them, you need to put your teeth on your lip and blow, instead of putting your two lips together. Sometimes you might kind of transition from a P sound to a F sound, so kind of doing like a F, F, F. So there's lots of different ways to work on the F, but those are some things that I've had success with. So some ways to work on the sound and words at home with your children. One of the easiest things is to count items. So counting to 4 and 5. You may play a game that has a dice, and when they're counting around the board, they have to stop and really work on saying those words 4 and 5. You can also obviously just count things in your environment, count toys, things like that when you're playing games. You can also always reward with high fives. So maybe having your child give someone a high five throughout the day and say, oh, look at your brother cleaned up, go give him a high five and tell him high five. So you could do something like that and kind of incorporate some fun rewards that way. There's lots of fun books that you could read. A couple of my favorites are Fix It Duck, and you can also read books about fish. This one is Friendly Fish. You could read what is the book I'm thinking of? There's a book, Biscuit. I lost my train of thought. Biscuit does a lot of woof, woof in it, so that's a good one for F at the end of words. Another thing that I do is a lot of times I frequently play with farms. Sometimes I'll play with puzzles and take all the puzzle pieces off. You hold the puzzle pieces and then you ask them, where does a pig live? On the, and have them fill in and say farm. Obviously, you could always read books about farms. You could sort zoo and farm animals and decide where do they live, on the farm or not on the farm. You could do that kind of thing. You can also have your child say food throughout the week. So like they want to eat some food and have them practice that. They could also target F at the end and knife. This is a cute little set where you cut the food and you can have them say half. So they actually cut the food in half. So it's another one that I will practice when I play this game. So if you have something like this, obviously you can do that at home, or you can play things with Play-Doh and cut the items in half, or cooking in the kitchen together, that sort of thing. Another thing you could do is go on a walk and go on a leaf hunt, and you could talk about how you found or you find something. So that could be a fun thing that you're doing, and talking about the different shapes of the leaves and things like that to work on language skills as well. If you have any leftover eggs from any holidays or things like that, you could have them hide one of them and go find the other half. So that could be something else that you could do as well. So those are just some ideas. We have lots of other things that we do at the clinic, but if you have any questions, for sure, let us know. All right, thanks.